Basketball fans, you've got it. On 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. And here's a look at some numbers for him.
And the stat to look at is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been focusing more on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot tougher on D.
So with Rodman on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Anthony out there with Pippen, and it's the Beast. Then there's Wembanyama, and it's Jordan in at the shooting guard position. And for the Magic, Jokic is out there with O'Neal. Then there's Irving. Then there's Monroe. And it's Petrie in at the 2. You know, Clark, rivalry games are always fun, aren't they? When it's two teams that don't see each other very often. It only ups the intrigue.
That's what makes cross-conference games like this so special. I mean, there's history between these teams, Kevin, and we only get to relive it a few times a year, so that makes it even more special.
6 on the shot clock. Pass to Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
You know, for all of his agility and craftiness, the slick moves, Jokic not afraid to go old school and just throw it down on you.
Now, here is Jordan. Wembanyama sets a screen for Jordan. Here's Orlando now. Jokic kicks to Irving. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
How about Irving stretching out the defense, making the most of a rare trip behind the arc.
Outside Jordan. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And take a look at what he's been able to do at the free throw line. 82% more than acceptable.
You know, guys, that's not quite the same success rate he had at the line last year, although it is somewhat in the neighborhood of last year's numbers.
And Jokic throws it down.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Back to Anthony. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Oh, great job by Anthony, keeping his balance, not allowing the contact to stop him from scoring.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
I was able to talk with Ime Udoka for a minute. Now he's in awe of Victor Wembanyama just like everybody else. He said, I don't know that we can stop him. I don't know that we can slow him down. But they want to try and play a physical brand of basketball against him at both ends and see if that has any effect. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Now, here is Irving. Following the miss by Carmelo Anthony. Over Pippen. No good with the elbow jumper.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky the break there for the D.
And the shot is good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Monroe. His scoring average sitting at 15 points a game right now. That's a pretty sizable contribution. Jokic against Wembanyama. Basket counts. Jokic has got 6. Trailblazers trail by 3. Clark, what we appreciate, for some players, success can change them, but not for Jokic. Yeah, he seems like the same guy.
He certainly does, boy, and he is special. He is so much fun to watch. Seems to be even-keeled and down to earth, but his game is heaven sent for sure.
Here are the Magic now, following the three-pointer by Michael Jordan. 6 to shoot. Irving from long range. Portland grabs the miss. And this the first chance they've had to see Orlando.
Yeah, an interconference matchup, and these are two teams at different ends of the spectrum as far as the talent is concerned.
Well, they swept the season series a year ago. The expectation is they'll do the same thing again this time around.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
The separator with Jordan from other guys is his drive. That's obvious in my mind. He wants to win more than most anybody else out there on the floor.
White, he's checked in for the Magic. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Pass to O'Neal. It's Monroe, high post. That's in, coming off the assist from O'Neal.
What you get with Monroe, the ultimate playground player. I mean, despite the sizzle, though, he's about as consistent as they get.
Jokic with the steal. Outside Irving. Jordan with the rebound.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
And you got to get a body on Wembanyama, or he will eat you up down low.
Timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. For 3, 2, 1, We'll take a chance now to honor the Western Conference Player of the Month, the Beast.
They say defense wins championships. Well, it also wins awards, and his defense during this stretch has been nothing short of jaw-dropping. He has been disruptive with his challenges and has accounted for a metric ton of turnovers with his ball hockey. You have to give it up to this man.
Jokic passes to White. O'Neal kicks to White.
O'Neal.
And that's a foul called on the Beast. That's his first foul. Here's Monroe. This time out, he had 14 points. There's the drive. Pass to Jokic. Chalk up 2 there. Jokic has got 8.
Quick reaction that time by Jokic. Very impressive. Good at rolling to the right spot after setting the screen and doing it quickly.
Wembanyama, a screen on White. Here's the Beast. Irving with the steal. White goes in. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Here's the Beast. He had 27 points last game. Pass to Anthony. Here's the Beast from deep three-point land. He is held in by Jokic.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
O'Neal passes to Jokic. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Trailblazers trail by 4.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Maguire is checked in for the Magic. Here's Jordan. He has 7. It dropped for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
The touch on Jordan's close-range shots is really outstanding. He almost makes it look simple and easy to score in close like that.
They get a hand on it. Now, here is O'Neal. He's guarded closely and finished off by O'Neal.
What a nasty finish that was. O'Neal playing with a little attitude right now.
Pass to Anthony. And it's sent back by O'Neal.
You know, he looks a little off-kilter to me this quarter. Still trying to find his rhythm.
And here's Jokic outside. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Here's the Beast. Providing around 26.5 points a game. Rarely has an off night. And again, it's the Trailblazers missing. And the rejection by Wembanyama.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. And tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Wembanyama sets a screen for Jordan. Anthony on the wing, just 5 on the clock. The Beast, no good with the triple. And the Magic with possession. They're on a 13-4 run. O'Neal a screen on Jordan. Here's Irving. Wembanyama with the rebound.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Now here's White, guarded closer. Pass to Aguirre. Fires the 3. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Jordan passes to Wembanyama. And a miss there on the triple. Orlando leading by 5. O'Neal dishes to White. This one for 3. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Only 1 miss in his first 8 attempts. Coming out of the gate strong.
Pippen, no luck.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him. And the defense, no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
Now here's White. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Oh, the lob to Irving. Can't hit that one.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
Here's Jordan. And here's Anthony from the arc. Orlando grabs the miss.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Now here's Jordan, following the miss by Jokic. Jordan kicks to Anthony. Deep 2 from Pippen. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet. And now just a 3-point Magic lead. And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Jaren Jackson's checked in for the Magic. Smith comes in for Irving. Rodman, he's checked in for Portland. Kukoc comes in for Scottie Pippen. Now White. 9 points last game. Pass to Jackson. Lets it go from deep. Drills it from outside.
Quick thinking from Jackson. When he's rising and firing fast, you know he's in the zone.
Here's the beast. And the layup's good off the glass.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Magic leading by 4. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
And Orlando has possession. And here's White. Aguirre, no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Portland moving the ball around. Kukoc pass to the Beast. Knocks down the 3 ball. The Beast's got 7 points.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Pass to Jokic. And he makes good on the layup. He's got 17.
And right now, Jokic has it going on. He's doing whatever he wants to out there.
Wembanyama, a screen. Kukoc with it. Now defended by Jokic. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
All right, a chance to check out stats for Jordan. He's coming off an excellent season. He was around 21 points per game, 5 assists and 4 rebounds. The real story, though, is how big of an impact he makes on the defensive end.
Absolutely. I mean, he's a lockdown guy for him, both on the ball and when helping out.
Orlando's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Smith for 3. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Wembanyama's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Wembanyama, a screen on White. Kukoc against White. Here's Wembanyama. And a great assist by Kukoc as that one goes in. Kukoc has got 3 assists now in this one. Smith scanning the floor. We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first.
And the wingspan of Wembanyama, massive. He's fantastic at using it to erase shots.
Offensive rebound, Rodman, and that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Jordan against Smith. Over Jordan. Smith missing again. Here's the Beast. And that one released in time, but no good. Michael Jordan getting it done for Portland. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen so far from the Trailblazers, guys, what do you think?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And, you know, their rebounding advantage has been glaring, simply outworking them on the boards for that entire first quarter.
They've got pressing. Aguirre is out there with Jackson. Then it's White, and it's Petrie in at the 2 spot. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic. A 3 ball. Portland grabs the miss. Anthony's got 5 rebounds tonight. Harper against Aguirre. Harper, no good. Orlando trailing here. Outside, Aguirre. Here's Petrie. He's guarded by Harper. Snatched up. White, wide open. He fires. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And for the Trailblazers, they're shooting well. They're at 45%. Poked loose. Pass to Rodman. Back to Anthony. From downtown. It's hauled in by Petrie. The Orlando Magic coming to this one following a loss to the Timberwolves.
And that was a shocker. Hard to believe that they dropped the ball, so to speak, on that one. And probably a tough pill for them to swallow.
And to lose it like they did, too. Wow, right at the end, and makes it even tougher to take.
Here's Kukoc to the wing right side. Outside Anthony. Here's Greer. No scoring in this one. Here's Petrie. A miss that time. Would have put him up. For Portland, they've gone 0-4 in the second quarter. Obviously, that needs to change. And again, it's the Trailblazers missing. Pass to Jackson. It's not going to go for him. Rodman with the defensive effort. Outside Harper. Anthony with the screen on White. Here's Kukoc. Out of bounds. Orlando takes possession. Here is the 2K leaderboard with last season's top passing teams. The Magic in second.
Tell you what, if you had to pick one stat, at least on the offensive side of the ball, that benefits your team, this is it. I mean, when you're amongst the league leaders in assists, you're doing a lot of good things. Not just making shots, but you're moving your teammates and you're moving the basketball.
Monroe's checked in for Pressey. Here's Petrie. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top.
And he just hasn't been able to make anything this quarter.
And here's Harper from the arc. Rebound by the Magic, coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
And, you know, that's all about effort, and I'm sure their coach let them have it for the lack thereof.
Here's Greer, and there's the drive. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket. And a big part of perimeter defense, Greg, avoiding screens. What are some of the tricks of the trade in that regard?
Well, sometimes you have to get skinny. I mean, other times it's using your strength. A lot goes into it. Also, you know, getting a cadence for the screener. It's one of the more challenging aspects of NBA defense.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. It's tipped. Monroe left side. Pass to Jackson. Got it. Good job in the low post. Jackson's got it all tied up now for Orlando.
And he is a huge presence inside at both ends. Jackson's a great asset to have in the post.
And that's the tough part of trying to keep him on the floor. Now he picks up that third foul.
The Magic making a switch here. Jokic is checked in.
Number 15.
Harper with the ball. Nothing on the board. Back to Anthony. That falls. High speed that time from Harper. Anthony's got the lead up to 3 now for Portland.
And the shooting form of Anthony just... He's dangerous with the catch and shoot and just terrific at scoring when in rhythm.
Jaren Jackson's checked in for the Magic. Portland also making some changes. Ben Wallace, he's checked in for Anthony. Pippen comes in for Kukoc, and it's the Beast in for Ron Harper. White dishes to Jackson. Jokic kicks to Jackson. Pass to White. The three. The Magic again can't hit.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Portland?
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
And the Magic making a change here. Pressey is checked in.
Well, we've seen Rodman do that often. Going up, getting that board, and getting the putback. Exactly what you want from him inside.
Pass to Jokic. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. Nikola Jokic, Clark, is as skilled a big as we have seen. When he has the ball, he can really affect the opposition.
Yeah, he's such a great passer, and he's got tremendous size. I mean, people forget because he's pretty nimble and agile that he's, right at 7 feet tall, 7'1", with really long arms. So he's a problem just from the size standpoint. Then you factor in his otherworldly skills as a passer, as a shot maker, as a basketball player. And now you've got something that's as unique as we've seen in, I think, the history of the game. Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
Magic moving the ball around. Pressey passes to Jokic over Wallace. Goes back up. That one's in there, and the Portland lead is cut down to just 2 points in the bucket from Jokic.
This is exactly how you should use Jokic in these situations. Feed that beast inside.
Greer gets the bucket.
Assisted, number 8.
Now White. Pass to Pressey. Now White takes a three. Rebounded by Rodman.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
The Trailblazers have missed a few free throws up to this point, shooting 4-7 from the foul line tonight. The first free throw is good for the Magic. Irving's checked in for Pressey, and Smith's subbed in for White. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. The Magic trail by 6. Monroe looking around. Jokic high post over Wallace. Portland grabs the miss. Rodman's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Pippen. True on the 14-footer. And it's 6 points here for Scottie Pippen.
I think this is one of the sweet spots for Pippen's jumper. He thrives in the mid-range game.
There's a screen. Down low. There's a quiet. And easy 2 points on the layup.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Pass to Pippen. Here's the Beast, covered by Monroe. Outside for Pippen. Ball's knocked loose. Here's the Beast. Lays it up off the glass. The Beast's got 12.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Pass to Irving. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Here in this stage of the season, Greg, what can struggling teams do to better themselves?
You mean besides make a big trade move? I mean, I think about lineups and schemes. You have to look at what you can control and really establish your identity.
Both free throws good for Irving.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Outside Anthony. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Carmelo Anthony's skills right on display there. Taking that shot right into the defense and knocking it down in spite of contact.
A different look now for Portland. Wallace comes in for Wembanyama, and it's Harper in for Pippen. Monroe outside. Jokic against Wallace. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Tell you what, with Jokic, you've got to foul him harder than that. This big fella takes pride in finishing through the defense.
On the free throw, no good.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there. Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
Monroe outside. Pass to Jokic. Three-pointer. Flexing that range. Nikola Jokic.
D has to get out on that because Jokic will make them pay if they don't.
Anthony with the screen on Smith. The Beast passes to Anthony. Rebound by Monroe. And so it's Monroe with it, bringing it up for the Magic. Smith kicks to Monroe. Irving looking for an opening. Jokic on top. Shot clock at 5. It's Jokic inside.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And they pick up 2. 14 points for the Beast.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust.
It's time to get loud.
In for Aguayo. And then for the Trailblazers, Victor Wembanyama is checked in for Wallace. Rodman comes in for Anthony. And Scottie Pippen is subbed in for Harper. And here's Jokic outside. Pass in, coming off the assist from O'Neal. O'Neal's got his 4th assist in this one. Here's the Beast. 14 points for him. Stolen by Monroe. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Nikola Jokic may not be the most physically gifted. An old saying in basketball, you're as fast as you can anticipate. LeBron James says he sees plays before they happen. A lot of people don't understand it, but I do. He's special. Kevin?
You know, his mind for the game is just on another level. We appreciate that report. And then Irving slams it in.
Hey, folks, sit back and enjoy the show. The doctor is an amazing in-game dunker.
Rodman sets a screen. And they get it. And it's Orlando with the rebound. O'Neal with it. Now guarded by Jordan. Here's Monroe. Jokic, great positioning on the putback. And now a 4-point Orlando lead.
Using that huge body down low, Jokic racking up some hustle points.
Wembanyama, a screen on Monroe. Beyond the arc. Wembanyama, a big man with big range.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
Outside Irving. Jokic. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Portland on defense. They trail by one. Here's Jokic.
No way, says Wembanyama. Not on my block.
Here's Jordan. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Kenny Smith. The Trailblazers have shot the ball pretty well from the line, going 8 of 11.
Taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Both shots good from the stripe. Here are the Magic now. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
Monroe with it. Guarded now by Dennis Rodman. Out to Smith. Stolen by Pippen. Here's the Beast. Covered by Smith. Shots good by the Beast. The Beast's got 16. The Magic trail by 3. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. O'Neal finds Jokic. Back to O'Neal. Here's Smith. Off the run. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And it's Pippen in the corner. Pass to the Beast. And the 3 off target. Gets it off. That shot off. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Trailblazers lead by 3. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge standing by. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
Hi folks, it's shaping up to be a good second half as we've seen the Orlando Magic trying to take control of this game.
You can't win playing passive at the offensive end. I mean, how many times did we see him at the free throw line?
Practically none. There were a few calls they thought should have gone their way. Next on the docket. Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Jokic in this game, he has been everywhere.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
And you know what, guys? I think it starts with having a body on him every time a shot goes up. I mean, they've got to do a better job boxing out.
So with Rodman on the bench, this is who Eric Spoelstra has on the floor. Pippen is out there with Anthony. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. It's Michael Jordan, and it's the Beast, and it's the point guard. And that one's good, Jokic.
Oh, how about the touch there? And there are a lot of bigs today who can impact the game on the perimeter. And I got to say, Jokic is up there with the best of them.
Anthony. It's hauled in by Jokic. Jokic just got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Irving passes to O'Neal. Monroe left side. And Jokic wide open. He shoots. And he gets it to go. Hitting off the back of the rim. Jokic has got 5 points now this quarter. And so Jordan will bring it out for the Trailblazers. A 2-point game. Inside. Anthony trying to get open. And it's good from Wembanyama on the assist by Jordan.
Oh, great decision there. Get it to Wembanyama and let Victor finish as the roller.
The Magic shooting in this game, 45%. Outside Irving. Monroe outside. Here's Jokic. That one a little long. The Trailblazers have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Wembanyama, right side. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Irving's got 5 rebounds tonight.
Just 1 for 4 from the field, not the way they wanted to start the second half.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved a layup with that foul, and you'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. And the first one at the line is good.
And the talent O'Neal has is evident, and the exact type of big man any team would love to have.
And so he hits both.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
Anthony banked in off the glass. Anthony's got the game tied up here for the Trailblazers.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear, it's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's Jordan. That falls. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen. Pippen's got his 3rd assist on the night. O'Neal outside. Just under 2.5 minutes into the 3rd quarter now. Pass to Petrie. Tries from 16. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Monroe's got 6.
And, you know, he's going to take that shot every time. The defense has to respect him from the mid-range.
Outside, Jordan. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
The Trailblazers have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. The Beast passes to Jordan. Pass to Wembanyama. Wembanyama getting it done inside.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When he gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
Here's Petrie. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. In the 3rd quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. To the paint. Here's Anthony. Oh, and the jam by Anthony. And that's a double-double for him now. 11 points and 10 rebounds.
However they decide to use him in the pick and roll, Carmelo Anthony, with his size and savvy, is very effective.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Making a change here. Here's a look at the teams that have been dominant offensively over the course of the past month. In fourth, the Trailblazers.
I just love their offensive flow lately. I mean, this is a dominant team offensively because of that rhythm and pace.
Monroe. No good on the quick 3.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Greer passes to Rodman. Here's Jordan. And it's Irving with the rebound. Irving's got his 6th rebound on the night. O'Neal kicks to Monroe. Outside Irving. Jokic inside. To by Kukoc. Here's Petrie. Another miss by Orlando.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
A nice shot by Jordan.
He is certainly a dominant player. Michael Jordan, when he's in the zone, unstoppable.
Pass to Petrie. Kukoc against Irving. And Dr. J slams it in.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Pass to Petrie. Orlando moving the ball around. Back to Monroe. Jokic with it. Just 5 to shoot. Jokic rising up.
Oh, Kevin, not a Petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunny.
He's a highlight reel, always on the launch pad.
The Magic trail by 4. Monroe wide open, and the 3-ball is good. Monroe's got 9 points.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Jordan looking around. And it's Irving with the rebound. Irving's got 7 rebounds in the game. For the lead. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Irving's got 4 points in the quarter.
And guys, in the open court, that's where Dr. J has you holding your breath. He is a human highlight reel.
Greer passes to Jordan. That one's off, still out of sync. Magic have gone better than 53% to the floor since halftime, shooting 8 of 15. Irving misses.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
And that one drops.
Agile move there by Kukoc against the contact, navigating the defense to find that finish.
Outside Irving. Here's Petrie. A 3-pointer off the mark.
But sometimes it's more about what the defense is doing on that possession. They were all over him on the perimeter.
Here's Wembanyama for 3. That is off the mark. He's shooting 60% on 6 of 10 shots.
After hitting 1 3 in the first half, he's been unable to dial in from deep. Since then.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Trailblazers.
No adjustments made by the other team, and they couldn't defend against the speed of this group. They've been running over them in this one.
And, you know, on top of that, second chance points have been a major component for them. And I love the relentlessness they've shown on the offensive glass.
White, he's checked in for the Magic. Ron Harper, he's checked in for Portland. The Beast comes in for Michael Jordan. Wembanyama outside. They get it back. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And now look at Victor Wembanyama here. Great showing for him last season. And ranked in the top 15 in free throw percentage. Tremendous confidence and technique at the line.
And getting back to the fact that he led the league in rebounding, you know how hard that is? What a tremendous asset to the team.
Boy, you get so much game from a guy like Ron Harper. Passing, scoring, defending, rebounding. He really is a guy who can do everything for his team.
Pass to Jokic. And he uses the glass on the layup. Jokic has got it all tied up now for the Magic.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
To the inside, here's Wembanyama. And that one comes up a bit short. Orlando's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Here's Jokic. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Wembanyama has got 11 rebounds in the game. Greer passes to the Beast. Wembanyama, right side. Here's the Beast. For 3. Looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
Outside Irving. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Irving's got 7 points for the quarter.
One triple for him in the first half. Now he's hit another.
Here's Kukoc, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Well, Kukoc is a big guy, but he moves with such grace, so agile, and that helps him to get his shots inside.
Pass to Jokic. There's the triple. Another shot. And O'Neal lays it in. O'Neal's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, I love the way he goes after it there. I mean, you've got to respect that. He's rewarded for his efforts of pursuing the ball.
Well, Orlando shooting it well here in the third, about 50%. Outside Irving. From deep, Jokic. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Pass to the Beast.
Hey now! Hey now! Yeah!
And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
Well, I tell you what, guys, the young kids like to say, that's doing too much. That falls into that category. That was too much.
White, good.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Yep, it counts. Greer's got 6 points, and not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's going to nail it.
Here's Jokic, and the rejection by Wembanyama.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. And the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
Portland's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's the Beast. O'Neal with the rebound. And here's O'Neal. He'll bring it up for the Orlando Magic. They trail by 1. And that's a foul called on the Beast. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Orlando making some changes. Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for Jokic. McGuire comes in for Jermaine O'Neal. And Presley subbed in for Irving. And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. The Magic making a switch here. Monroe's checked in. The Trailblazers also changing it up. Sabonis, he's checked in for Victor Wembanyama. Anthony comes in for Tony Kukoc. And Scottie Pippen is subbed in for the Beast. Here's White. That 3 off the mark.
You know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Orlando trailing here. And now Orlando on the break. And the dunk by Aguirre.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Left side, Sabonis. And stolen by Aguirre. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Monroe in the corner. Aguirre kicks to White. To the middle, clock at 6. And Jackson throws it down hard.
What agility there. Look how quick Jackson moves after setting the screen. Perfect execution.
Pass to Petrie. Fires from deep. Hands it from downtown. Now it's a 6-point Magic lead.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
And so it's Orlando with a 6-point. Lead at the end of the quarter, and their 3-point shooting has paved the way for them. He'll get. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. We've got Monroe. Jokic is out there with Jaren Jackson. Then there's Aguirre. And it's White in at the 1 spot. This is out there for Orlando. Here's Pippen. Pass to Greer. And here's Anthony from the arc. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Dwyer's got 4 rebounds now tonight. The drive by Monroe. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Trailblazers trail by 9. Here's Anthony. That falls. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen. Pippen's got 4 assists in the game. The Magic shooting reasonably well, 45%. Pass to Jokic for the 3. And Pippen pulls it down.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Aguirre grabs the miss. Dwyer's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's White. Off target from outside.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Monroe with it. Now Anthony defending. And the dunk by Aguirre.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And it's out of bounds. Pass touched by White.
Well, I think that pass caught him off guard, but he showed us board hands, too.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Trailblazers trail by 9. The Beast passes to Jordan. Wallace with a screen for Jordan. Wide open shot is on the money. Jordan's got 23.
Yeah, Jordan's so crafty in the pick and roll. He's unpredictable and hard to stop in these situations.
Deflects the pass. Jordan slamming it down.
You won't find a much more entertaining sight. I'd call that slam dunk contest level.
Magic leading by 5. Jokic with a screen on Jordan. Here's Monroe. Good for basket number 6 for him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
This is a fantastic performance in this half. He didn't play as well in the first, but you just know with this guy, he's always ready to turn it around.
Anthony, the pass to the Beast. Open for 3. Hits it from 3-point range.
Practically automatic shot there by Pippen. He knows he just needs the ball, and he is good to go.
Aguirre kicks to Monroe, and the foul called on Michael Jordan. That's his first foul. O'Neal's check in for Orlando.
Coming on the floor, number 7, Jermaine O'Neal.
Outside, White. Down low, it's taken away by Wallace. Anthony against O'Neal. Pippen with the wide open look. No good from outside. Magic leading by 4. Monroe right side. Pass to White. Looking to get it going. Out to Monroe. It's White on the wing. And the bank shot is good. And so it's Anthony bringing it up for the Portland Trailblazers. A floater. The Beast can't hit. Orlando's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Pass to O'Neal. Outside, Aguirre. Trying to find Jokic. Gets it to him. Over Wallace. Nice defense from Wallace.
The defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
Stolen by Monroe. And taken away by Wallace. Here's the beast. Good defense by Jokic. Magic have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting at even 50% from the field. Aguirre, good.
He certainly is not the tallest forward in the league, but Aguirre carves out space in there, knows how to use that ample lower body, and he's highly skilled.
Here's the beast. Fires the 3. Portland again, missing. O'Neal against Anthony. Here's White. O'Neal trying to break free. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one's on Anthony.
Yeah, how about the body control on that? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
Boy, he had a nice look at it after drawing the foul. Boy, it would have been nice to get an and one there.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Wembanyama, he's checked in for Wallace. Rodman comes in for Carmelo Anthony. And it's Kukoc in for Scottie Pippen. And here's the upcoming schedule for the Trailblazers. On Tuesday, they'll tip off a homestand starting with the Brooklyn Nets. And then on Friday, they'll begin a road trip starting in San Antonio and going up against the Spurs. Aguirre's checked in for Monroe. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency is, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You've got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
Pass to Petrie. Orlando moving the ball around. They grab their own miss.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
Yeah, I love the way he's fighting through box outs, using his elbows. I mean, he's doing whatever it takes. How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
Here's Irving. And he converts the layup. Irving's got 9 points here in the second half.
Those huge hands combined with that elite athleticism, Irving does the most damage inside the painted area because of it.
A shot by Wembanyama, no good. Orlando leading by 7. Oh, the lob to Irving. Intercepted. And now Rodman running the floor all by himself.
With that off-the-charts vertical, Rodman gets up and throws it down easily.
Here are the Magic now. Outside, White. Pass to Irving. O'Neal with it. Over Kukoc. And off the front iron, and in it goes. And the Magic lead by 7.
And when he rises up, he knows he's probably going to get a clean look. It's a matter of executing.
For me, it doesn't get any better than seeing big fellas who can use the mid-range jumper to their advantage.
Wembanyama sets a screen for Jordan. Rebound by the Magic. O'Neal's got 11 rebounds in the game. But Trey. Petrie, no good.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Wembanyama for 3. O'Neal with the rebound. O'Neal's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jermaine O'Neal. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Orlando making some changes. Jokic comes in for Aguirre. And Monroe's subbed in for White. Outside, Jordan. And the dunk by Jordan.
Yeah, it's like he just keeps going up and up. Limitless vertical for MJ.
Magic leading by 5. Monroe finds Jokic to the inside. O'Neal. The putback. Tries yet again. The rebound by Kukoc. Portland's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket and stolen by Irving. Pushing it up. Sinks that one from the post. O'Neal's got 4 points this quarter. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Magic.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Monroe outside. It's tipped.
Nice job that time by Kukoc using the wingspan to get a hand on it.
Here's the Beast. He is just playing at a very high level now.
Making plays for himself and others. I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, his next assist will give him a double-double.
Jordan, that's for 2. And a great assist by Kukoc as that one goes in. Kukoc has got his 5th assist in this one. Monroe dishes to Irving. Fires for 3. That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries.
Yeah, you know, one thing about being a great scorer, you draw a lot of defensive attention. And there, Irving takes advantage by finding an open teammate.
Jordan on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Right wing. Here's the Beast. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. The Beast's got 28.
That gives him his second 3 of the half with 3 total for the game.
O'Neal outside. Outside Irving. And Monroe with the basket on the assist by Irving. Monroe's got 10 points in the quarter.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create. That high-quality shot, and then able to knock it down. Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact, straightforward call, simple.
Anthony's checked in for the Trailblazers. Pippen comes in for Dennis Rodman. Both good from the line that time.
Tremendous job at the line, as usual. You can always bank on him in those situations.
Orlando leading by 3. And stolen by Wembanyama. In the corner, it's Jordan. And it's Jordan with the jam.
How about that intensity that Jordan brings? I mean, this dude comes alive during crucial parts of the game.
Monroe outside. From outside the arc. And it's Portland with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue this.
Certainly, Jordan could be a one-man offense, but he's always ready to get others involved.
Monroe right side, and the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That's foul number 2 for him. 1:36 left in the fourth quarter. And O'Neal gets it to go.
And that's a big bucket for O'Neal. He understands his team looks for him to come up when it matters most.
The Beast passes to Carmelo. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. First free throw is good, and that ties the game up.
And, you know, Carmelo Anthony is a special player, guys. A bulky, small forward with a quick trigger release, an elite score.
And how about the composure there at the line? A ton of pressure on those free throws, and he knocks them both down.
Here's Monroe. It's deflected. Portland's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the fourth. side, Anthony. Pass to the beast. Anthony with the screen on Monroe. Anthony, no one around. It's good.
Just a fantastic effort they're getting from Anthony right now.
Timeout is called by Ime Udoka. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. During the last break, got to listen in on Ime Udoka's huddle with his team. And he begged them, don't give up. He told his guys, one possession at a time. Let's go out there and do what we talked about. That's how we get back into this one. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Once again off the mark, Orlando. And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. 3-point lead. Pippen kicks to Jordan. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 6. Count it!
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. They're trailing by 5. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
Trying to stay alive. They've got to work quickly.
Yeah, they're going to draw up a play here, I think, to get a shot right off of the inbounds pass and not waste too much time at all.
Here's Monroe, and it's blocked. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Third personal foul. 4th team foul.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6.
At the line for 2.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Those are critical foul shots. Love to see him knock them down there.
And that one's good. Jokic. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making.
Fires from way outside. No good there. And so it's Portland winning this one. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, the Beast.